So, first and foremost, we have the David Smith.
The David Smith. Hold on, brother.
He's nervous. Sweaty hands.
Sweaty hands.
Just wanted to wipe them on you.
This one was the obvious.
Okay, just leave it to the side. I'll keep your hands on you again.
We got Reese.
Reese, bring it on down, bro.
Forgot the salute, but
Got a
alright.
good handshake.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
You're welcome, brother.
Mr. Bird, we found him.
Mr. Bird. Mr. Bird.
Thank you.
Thank you. Sir?
Look at you. Oops, I don't know. So, you guys, congratulations. Give yourselves a pat on the back. So before we do that, we do have two gifts. I wish we could have given more, to be perfectly honest. So we had a decision to make. Highest grade average and best overall performance student, excuse me. So the highest grade average, or the grade average of 90, goes to Reese. So now we see the next time here,
Awesome, whatever it is.
whatever it is.
I mean, I'm sure it's
From the buses, I don't have a clue what
We don't pack it.
Thanks for all the support, guys, and all the study groups and carrying me. I appreciate it.
Great job.
It's all good to see you guys.
And then we got a little gift. Do you know what? We tossed a coin and we did this. Okay, I'll get you now. We're like, I tossed the coin. Okay. So David, mate, can you step forward? And get I don't know what's in here. Birdie, I got love and hopes for you, mate.
Thanks, guys.
If you guys look at the bottom of the bag, there's a picture of me in there. So you guys can hang that up on your
Can I
wall.
frame it?
We'll use it as a burglar deterrent, yeah. So well done, you guys, all of you. Before we kind of sum up, I'll let Stevie talk for a bit, but well done. And I think Reese said this very aptly before when he thanked you all. And I think, even though you leave here today as your own individual entities, the bottom line is that you really need each other during this course. You really, really do. Sometimes you don't feel like studying. You got your best bud call you up and says, hey, get on Zoom. We need to do it. I mean, those are inspirational qualities. Don't lose sight of those. You're very, very different, individually, collectively, and I like that. And we need that, okay?
Well said, Chris.
Thank you.
My words won't be as big, but you guys did a great job all together, especially as a team. You guys were very united at the end. All I have to say is make sure you guys stay in contact with each other, because obviously you guys all have different skills because you guys are all different, right? You guys have the basic understanding of everything, but you guys are so good at certain things that's going to help each other out if you guys could just keep putting your heads together. So that way, if Chris needs help, Jake can come in, or Reese, or etc., right? Also, you guys are now peers. You guys aren't my students anymore, so you guys are well qualified. Don't be afraid to even message me or Chris, because we're still here to help, right? You guys are still new to it, so we don't mind answering questions, especially when something weird comes out of nowhere. Like, you didn't teach us this, because it's a very weird scenario. It only happens like 1% of the time, okay? But with that said, I think you guys are all ready for it, especially for the birdhouse. I know you want to call it something different, but we're calling it the birdhouse.
So good. It's so good.
Right. You guys all did a wonderful job. You guys have a special place in my heart. I know I'm not the very most emotional person ever. It's this face, right? I'm sorry. But you guys are very good at what you guys did here, and I have all the utmost respect for you guys, and I think you guys are going to do wonderful.
Thanks. Well done, Steve. Right? Stevie is relatively new to the teaching profession, but you can always remember your first group. I can. When I arrived here 11 years ago, I know them by name, all 34 of them by name. and I still on Facebook and keep in contact with them and so on and so forth, you know, what they're doing and whatnot. It's a wonderful thing. You never lose sight of it. So well done. So let's see if I can muster some words of wisdom. First and foremost, recognize that you're needed. Okay? You're needed more now than ever before. I'd like to think that within the next 10 years, from the episode that's just transpired for 2020, that we try to develop a new mindset that is, as a population, of being healthier. How about that? A country of health. You got a country of health / fitness. You got a population that exercise, eat right, sleep, hydrate, all these good things we know we have to do. We'd be better as people. We'd be better as humanitarians. We would have less depression, anxiety, less viruses, less cancers, less illness if we all practice 20 minutes to an hour a day, health and fitness. Now, the thing in saying that is that you are the mediators of this process.
Is he okay?
So what we expect from you today is to leave and to go out there, and whoever you come into contact with, whether it's by sight, whether it's verbal communication, whether it's by action, that you plant the seed that you've learned here over the last 4.5 months, that is of health and fitness. You see, when you are a personal trainer, everything that you say, do, and your action has a significance to the person and people that's around you. You might not realize it now, but it is. So when you have people 20 years from now say, can you remember when you said this? And you think, oh my goodness. But it has a profound effect on people. And it has a profound effect from a positive standpoint, because exercise is the panacea to life. So where is the negatives? There ain't none. So leave here today knowing that you have the skill sets beyond what any other course could probably give you in the world, due to the combination of theory and practical combined. And I commend you for coming here and trusting us for the last 4.5 months with your finances, with your family, and with your education. I thank you on behalf of us. It's a wonderful thing, and we appreciate it. Great. But now you have the skills to go out there and to transform and change yourselves and people for the better. And I encourage you, you don't need any motivation to do just that, because we need you. We need you desperately. You know, people always think about personal trainers, oh, they're a dime a dozen. Maybe. But good or great personal trainers are not. And you've experienced that over the last few weeks. There is no comparable to what you know and what you do. Okay? Even people with higher education, such as a degree, doesn't make any difference. The experience of combining theory with practical application that we do in this school, in my opinion, cannot be surpassed. Yes, that's a biased view. Hell yeah, it is biased. But it's biased because it's true. Okay, we stand in front of you every day as your teachers, and now as your fellow colleagues, and pardon my French, but we teach our asses off to make sure that you get it. That you get how important you are, and you get that what we're teaching is what you need to take away to implement on your clients. That's your business. Okay? So I'm so thrilled to welcome you all into the health and fitness family as our fellow colleagues. You came here 4.5 months ago. Stevie said it before. You were students of ours. You leave today as fellow colleagues of ours. What a wonderful feeling. There's not many other professions or career options where that's even possible. But here it is. I hope we've served you well. I've thoroughly enjoyed my time with all of you. Small as a class you might have been, I really have. I've grown to know a lot of you personally. Love it. Fathers, husbands, young pioneers and entrepreneurs making their way in the world, doing the right thing because they are receptive to embracing everything that is smart. These things are wonderful attributes. Don't lose that. Don't leave here. I always use the word tainted. Be tainted by people that's not as professional as you, don't articulate like you, don't understand the profession like you. It's okay. There are people like that in abundance. Don't worry about it. But don't let it influence you or affect you, certainly not negatively. They are of no significance to you. Move on, or as we say in England, jog on. That's what you do. So if in a year's time you said to me, hey Chris and Stevie, we're struggling a bit, I'd want to know why. You certainly have all the education, the attributes to be successful. Is it your work ethos? Is it that your business plan is not as it should be to be flexible enough to coincide with what we're going through as a population? I'd want to know because I expect good things and great things from you all. I really do. That's not to put you under any pressure. That's the high standing that I think you all have and is capable of. So do it, please. Do it, okay? It's with God's blessings, ladies and gentlemen, that I send you on your way today, me and Stevie. We're always going to be here for you, whether you like it or not. You're stuck with the fat poor guy from London and the lean animal that is Steve. We will always be resources for you, I can assure you, okay? We will be here. We're not going anywhere. So come and see us, have a story to tell. If you need information, let us know. Don't sit and struggle. Don't dwell on things. We're a phone call away or a text away or an email away. Make sure you reach out. Make sure you don't disconnect. Okay? Hearty congratulations. This has been earned. It's well deserved. And I'm so very, very proud to formally say that you are our fellow colleagues and you are qualified, not certified, qualified personal trainers with a diploma for life. How's that sound? Awesome. Well done. Look at you all. Hiya.
Oh, it's my mom. This is
Hi.
main instructor Chris for theory.
Hi, Mom. How are you? Wonderful. Thank you.
This is Stevie, our other instructor for practical.
How's it going?
Steve. Good morning. Steve. All right, here we go. So good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to your graduation ceremony. All three of you in attendance and the millions of you at home and around the world. Hey, so well done. 4.5 months, ladies and gentlemen, it's flown by, hasn't it? And in my 11 years of being here, I can categorically tell you now this is the smallest graduating I've ever had. It feels somewhat surreal. But anyway, it's signs of 2020, I guess. So well done, congratulations. You have earned it. Oh yes, you definitely have. Along the way, we've encountered some good stuff, some not so good stuff, but we've managed to get you here to the end line. Okay, so today we can formally invite you and welcome you into the profession, as we did with Rach 8 weeks ago, as health and fitness professional. Sounds good, doesn't it? So well done to you. So Stevie has prepared for us a wonderful presentation that's a reflection of everything that you did and transpired, good and bad, over the last 4.5 months. I don't know what's on here, okay, but I do want to see it because I think you may have a few things up your sleeve, so it'd be interesting to see. So, we are the largest and only hands-on personal training school in the world, for those of you who didn't know, at home that is. We have a 600-hour diploma. We also have an advanced diploma, which is divided into 3 modules, as you now know. Steve is your practical instructor. I'm your theory instructor. The theory hours is about 382. The practical is about 218. So I get to do the stuff in class with you guys, and then Steve, he then takes that, runs with it outside, so you have the practical application in terms of personal trainer, client scenarios and simulations. Here we go. So for my part, this is kind of a synopsis of what I cover, as you know. You like the music? Yeah. Anyway, anatomy, physiology, screenings, assessments, nutrition. I mean, these are all things that are really imperative to the modern day personal trainer. And within the sciences of it all, we've also developed our own kind of niche markets and concepts, such as TOT training, which we enjoy a lot, testosterone optimization training. Working on our endocrine and hormonal function. And also hopefully I had some influence as to how to transition from a Buffalo Bills fan to a Liverpool fan. Yeah? Okay? YNWA, you'll never walk alone. That's our motto. So yes, I'd like to see you all wearing red to the park because being a Liverpool fan. But anyway, as you can clearly see here, things that we have gone into, and the feedback from you guys was very pleasant in that you said, well, I didn't expect some of the depth. And you know, even though we are a diploma, the resources that you use is actually undergraduate. Okay, the essentials text from the NSC, etc., is all undergraduate stuff. So the stuff that you were taught was, like I said, at the higher echelons within the academic profession. All right, Steve? Yeah. That's Steve for you.
All right. Hope you guys like my sound effects. Hi, my name is Steven. I was a practical instructor here. And my job was to take all the nice big fancy words that Chris taught you guys, or them inside here, and apply it out there. So we had a multiple different array of skills that we needed to translate, from getting your body fat program design, which making your workouts, so how exercise is different, one of them systems can incorporate to get the best benefits out of this possible. Going out there, corrective exercise, how to make those muscle imbalances become balanced finally, right? Lifting the right appropriate weights, and how to use multiple different things of stretching, and have time management when you go out there, and you need to make sure everything's on time.
Excellent, Steve. Thank you very much. So, without further ado, I think there's some before and after pictures.
Oh boy.
Should be interesting. First, let's hope the befores doesn't look like the befores at the end.
Well, this one might. So while you guys are learning, your famous quote. Gotcha. So,
Thanks for that.
while you guys are busy, you're like, oh no, I'm not doing anything, but truly, you guys really were. So first,
That big bird.
So obviously he still is not as big as I am, but he's still working on it. But clearly you can see here, you definitely dropped a lot of your body fat percentage, and you gave, oh, this is not TV. I gave a lot bigger. But I think you did a good job, Christopher.
Well done, buddy. Well done.
That's what he loves from behind. Look at that.
Yeah, my goodness.
Man.
Big difference.
Went from being overactive with the heel tilt to a nice structured body. Look at that.
And I think, you know, the thing that I saw day in and day out in class here was that religiously you would just program everything and sit down and do it. And I think it's a lot to be said in that, because it's kind of a reflection of how you're probably going to, how you're going to train people and try and change their behavior patterns to be the same. Yeah.
Hey, and you got bigger legs.
Oh man.
So man.
You're an old man, mate. I'm a fossil, like I tell you. Oh dear.
Yeah, Chris. Alright, next we have Pat. Pat on Zoom.
Nope, Pat's on Zoom.
Oh no.
And with the young athlete in the group.
Young athlete, his one sleeve. He did get a little slimmer. He just got more confident, as you can see. He's not. What is that smile? What is that?
Yeah.
Oh no. Look at that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's back.
He didn't have a nickname, it was just Pat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
David Smith.
Love it. Represent.
So obviously, the only thing that changed here is the pants and the shorts.
Yeah, that was it.
No, but hey, you don't have lost a lot of body fat there.
Yeah, you changed. Sure.
You didn't smile anymore. You still have that straight
Yeah,
face.
face.
Yeah.
Your happiness didn't change.
No.
Look at that.
Nice job, babe.
Yeah, his name was just David Smith.
Yeah.
He didn't like it.
It sounds fake anyway.
It sounds fake.
It does. Terribly pretty.
All right, next we got Reese.
Oh, nice job, Rick.
Look at that. Went from an overactive chest to you could able to flex properly. Look at that.
Yeah. Feels better.
We all
Feels
went
better.
Relaxation.
Got shorter shorts. Nice.
Coming in as we expected. I like that.
Got some hamstrings.
I know, right?
Yeah, they showed up.
Like, I feel
Right?
it.
You feeling it now?
I can stretch it now.
All right, that next we have Yali.
Yo.
She's on there. Pick her up. Here, Yali.
I think it's on mute. She's on here, isn't she?
I don't.
Yeah, it's on mute.
Is it?
Mommy, I was done this.
Sleep.
Yoli, can you hear us?
Yes.
There you are, gal. Before and after. You're on the board. Well done, mate.
So,
Yeah, go for it.
obviously.
Similarity.
Obviously,
Exactly like, it's so crazy.
the thing